1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. I did not need to close that window. Oh man, okay, that's it. Holy shit. I always wondered, I'm totally just talking to myself right now with you guys. Let me just get my bot working. Alright. So, I was just looking at an old, like, turns out I have an account on Etsy, because I'm looking to get some Twitch stuff done. And I already had one, and I thought I cannot remember like making an account on there. Like, what the hell? It was for my beadworks on MK, like MKX. The MKX ones. I remember those, man. I still have those. I still have those beadworks. That's awesome. Man, that's cool. Alright, let's crack on, shall we? So... one of the last examples I can remember of a game where you can't skip the cutscenes. So I've been meaning to go back to this game for a long time. Hey YouTube, what's up?
My brothers, we were forged.
Look at that caps lock subtitles.
Victory that ended the Great War and brought forth the reign of Mount Olympus. Born from the depths of the underworld, rooted in the river of souls, our mountain emerged out of the chaos. As it grew, so too did the might of the Olympians. We created a world of peace, a world of prosperity, a world that lives in the shadow and safety of my mountain. A mountain that has come to be the absolute measure of strength and power. Now, on this day, that power is to be tested. The mortal Kratos seeks to destroy all that I have wrought. Brothers, put aside the petty grievances that have splintered us for so long. We will unite. We will stand together. And I will wipe out this plague. Olympus will prevail.
As long as you don't look too hard, this game looks damn good. Like, there are certain things, like, it's really weird, like, the back of Zeus's hair looks like shit, but the front and his beard look really good. Can't believe this game's a decade old. That's mad. This was 2010, right? The main God of War theme is so good. Go with it. It's so good. That looks like a... That's a more... I'm not sure if that's a higher frame rate, but it's definitely more stable than the PS3. Okay, so I started this on hard. God of War is pretty easy on normal. It's one of those games where, like, on normal it's, like, too easy. But on very hard, like, you have to play it a very, 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 very strict way. Like, you know. Like, very hard is what you play when you really just want a challenge. Like, whereas hard is a nice middle ground. Like, hard's not too hard, but it's not easy to where you can just kind of mash your way through stuff. You can do that to a certain extent on hard. This game's darker than I remember, or... This bit is cool. This does look better than I remember, but yeah, let me check that. Yeah, 2010. And it came on PS4 in 2015. Wow, they really? So it was remastered 5 years later. That is fast. I'm curious to go back and play it on PS3 to see if it is actually, because it looks a lot smoother. The frame rate looks a lot better. Make the most of these moves while we're gone. Ah, the old mash to lift something. One of the things I did miss the most about the 2018 God of War was roll cancelling. It's just such a fun mechanic. I feel like God of War is like one of the ultimate games where like you're always shocked just what you can block. Like that move does not look like something you should be able to block. Oh, I remember this. Not to, like, rag on new stuff, but, like, this is definitely something that, like, this would either be, like, a cutscene, or this would be, like, a context-sensitive thing in a modern game. The fact that transitions into, like, the hanging from the wall mechanic is pretty cool. And it does it again here. Wrong side. I think you can block that. You can't, no, you can't block that one. Oh, I forgot this does it at the side of the screen, which is actually really cool. I kind of wish the old games did that. So the quick time event buttons are mapped to the side of the screen, so like your square, X, triangle, circle, it will be on the relative bit of the screen, which is a nice touch. That was a long load. Like he just opens them with one hand in this game. forgot it is actually 2 games in a row where you get the, like, the abilities. Because you know you're going to pretty much just lose your powers at some point. And they don't give you, like, any decent enemies either. I wonder how long this intro took to do. I know there was some, there was a few interviews knocking about, with Stig around the time of release, where they did mention, like, certain things that just took an insane amount of time. And I gotta imagine this intro was one of them. It's, like, everything in this is, like, specific and custom and using, like, a crazy, like, amount of geometry, like, what you're actually playing on, like, moving around. Oh, so I can try controller cam later on today. Might do that tonight. I think there's a prompt here to dodge this guy. Yep. Oh, I forgot that you have the parry right at the start, don't you? This is hella good in this game. Still looks pretty good. I never noticed that it's actually Ares, like, underneath the ice. No, but I killed everybody. That's not quite as fast as it is in the other games. Especially God of War 1. It does make that stuff super easy, though. I'm going to save pretty often here. This is a platinum that I want to replenish from my old account, so... And it's a fairly easy one. Like how Kratos just hitches a ride. It's weird, like, they give you the dodge move, and yet, like, you can block so much in this game. Oh no, you can't bother. They do really get rid of, like, the bosses and that pretty inventively in this game. Is that like some really weird artifacting right there? Like, you guys see that? Yeah, look at that. It looks look like that looks really weird. What's up, Laser? Oh, nice. Yeah, funny enough, I tried to play Doom yesterday. Still bugged. Like, cannot play that game. Yeah. Just can't play it. Well, I can't play what I want to play. Hang on, that's not it. I'm trying to remember where... I'm trying to think where some of the hidden items are in this game. Because I could just restart my playthroughs on it, but... You know... There's no guarantee that that's not gonna... So... Oh, you can't actually go down there. Oh, I'm so glad they did this in this game. Like, they really, really sped up, like, how fast you move the pillars and that around. That is just a really nice touch. I seem to remember there being, like, a... Oh, no, that's it. Hang on. I think there's something up here. Always found God of War's, like, pretty easy to... Relatively easy to deduce, like, where the hidden items are, because, like, if the game... Ah, here we are, yeah. If the game tells you to go left, or, like, up, or whatever, like, wherever the game tells you to go, just go the opposite way, and you'll, you will find a secret or something. I remember on God of War 2, I got all the upgrades in that, like the feathers and that, to get all your health and magic. On every game after God of War 1, you ended up getting all of them on your first playthrough, because you just kind of knew when they were popping up. You're like, oh, okay, like, there's a fork in the road here. If I go the way I'm not supposed to, I'll get something cool. Which, again, I'm not, you know, I think that's fine. Collectibles that are hidden to the point where you just need to look up a guide on the internet how to find them, like, kind of boring. That said, I'm still going to save pretty often, because, so... Why are there enemies inside Gaia? That doesn't really make any sense. That parry window is so big. Like, what's my favourite God of War? 1. The first one. That's a remake that we'll probably never ever get, but it's one that I so want. I like how they actually gave you combos, like on War Combat. I don't think that was in God of War 2. I could be wrong. I don't think it was. This is a pretty cool review.
You challenge me, mortal? A god of Olympus? A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon! Leave the sea and face me! You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
That's a pretty awesome reveal. Like, the whole time you think, like, the one is a boss. Ah, okay, I remember. Oh, shit. Okay. Nah, probably shouldn't have hit me, but...
I will leave nothing of you in my wake.
Okay, so you actually just straight up can't block that one. I'm trying. I think I did get tagged there, so I have no health. Did he just give me health? Where am I? Iframe, son. Oh, okay, that doesn't actually last long enough to... I think I just might have cheesed that. These bits, like, just look a bit weird now, don't they? So I think it's this bit again? Yeah. like how Kratos like sticks that landing, like he lands on his feet. It's Poseidon overcompensating the whole time. It's pretty over the top, isn't it?
Zeus should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
The death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
I still kind of prefer his voice actor. Even though I do think the, you know, God of War 2018 one fits better. Like, there's something about, like, OG Kratos' voice. And it doesn't work for everybody, but I like that you just straight up play as the villain in God of War 3. They're like, nah, fuck it. Like, no. Oh. I mean, you kind of summed it up there, honestly, Laser. Oh, Gabe sent me the trailer. 1 second. One of them looked pretty cool. And you can actually try it now. And I'm going to. What was it called? You can tell it was really memorable. Oh yeah, Bright Memory Infinite. Like, that looked okay. Has this game always had photo mode? I'll have to play with that a little bit. Yeah, just whatever, really. You know, I am going to try that that Bright Memory though, because that looked like a really weird mix of like Titanfall and Bulletstorm, which I think's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait, I guess.
The death of Zeus is within our reach.
Here we are. Yeah, if you get that, you basically get the game. Yeah, so it's £7 and then you get the game. So I'll probably get that. I don't know. It's weird for the I didn't get either of these systems at launch. You know, PS4 and Xbox One. But due to just circumstances, I probably will be in a position where I kind of have to. Oh, what's up, Ollie? Where I will kind of have to get the new ones. But yeah, not like massively impressed. That's always been the big disconnect, I think, with actual in-game stuff towards the end of a generation. The stuff towards the end of a generation on a console looks pretty goddamn good. Like, current PS4 stuff looks pretty impressive. Current Xbox One stuff looks really good. So, the jump between, like, end of generation and new generation is never really that big. Unless it's obvious pre-rendered stuff that's not real, so...
What more will you destroy? The hands of death could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could
He still has that scar in the new one, right?
And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge!
Excellent, child! I will tolerate your insolence no more!
Oh dear. But yeah, I'll give that a go. I just want to see Halo, honestly. It's weird, but like Halo is the only thing I care about now on in terms of Xbox. Which is annoying.
If I help you, we will both fall. Even now, Zeus gains.
The destruction of Zeus is why you saved me from death!
I
This is the one aspect of this game's story that, like, it really makes no sense why they choose to fuck over Kratos. Like, it's just one of those things you just kind of have to, like, be like, yeah, like, yeah, you know, of all the people, probably not the best idea to fuck him over, you know? Yeah, you know what's really interesting is to go and actually have a look at what David Jaffe's original ending was for God of War 1. It's kind of crazy how that, in a way, came full circle. And here we are again. The good old River Styx. Kratos has like a fucking gym membership here, man. No, we're taking all my upgrades. The fact that they do this, like, literally 2 games in a row is a bit on the nose as well. But, you know, you gotta have a sequel. Speaking of sequels, the Last of Us 2 shit's kind of blowing up. Still. I saw the final trailer. People be dislike bombing that. He's right.
Death cannot hold those with purpose, Rangers.
Athena.
I have missed you, Spartan.
I don't.
My sacrifice to save Zeus has brought me to a higher existence.
You still appear to be an Olympian.
I thought so, yeah, this is 60.
So can the
Not constant, but it definitely felt smoother.
But remember, my death.
I wonder if,
my blade was meant for
I wonder if his, like, because there's, like, flame and damage over time stuff in this game. I wonder if that's better on this version, then, because of the higher frame rate.
And mankind
Be interesting.
Let them suffer. The death of Zeus is all that matters.
Zeus will not fall as easily as Ares.
I beg to differ.
To destroy the king of the gods, you must seek the source of his strength, the flame of Olympus.
You once sacrificed yourself to save Zeus, and now you seek to destroy him? What has brought about this change?
I see truths where I did not before. Perhaps these will earn back your trust. These are the blades of exile.
My one, maybe just the thing for me, but like my one gripe of God of War has always been that they just don't let you skip the cutscenes. Hang on, did they patch that into this maybe?
As long
No. Any reset? No. Ah. Yeah, that would have been cool if they did that.
and the very foundations of Olympus will crumble.
Alright. So we got our, like, budget Blades of Chaos back. Let me delete that one. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting some stuff out here. People enjoying those quiet roads. Funny Laser, I didn't mind Shadow. I thought Shadow was alright. Rise of the Tomb Raider was the one that really just didn't do it for me. The Tomb Raider reboots are so strange this gen. I feel like they really fucked up on those, because I feel like the first one was so good, and they didn't kind of follow up on anything in that first game. They really just, with Rise, they literally, like, they all but said, like, they're trying to be Uncharted, and then they, like, dialed that back a little bit in Shadow, but it felt like they didn't really know what to do with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And yeah, it's a shame, because I really enjoyed that first game. I've played through that first game loads of times. I love that. I love the initial reboot. It's so good. But it just seems like they just didn't know what to do after that. I was like, where do we go from here then? I don't know. Right, so one sec, guys. Let me just do this. Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's I agree on that, Laser. Like, I've never liked Uncharted all that much. I'm not trying to be contrarian, but I think Uncharted's one of the most overrated games ever. That game is so average to me. I remember when Uncharted 2 came out in 2009, and what's up, Cadet? And I remember on the Bombcast, I think like their big debate for that year was like Uncharted versus Arkham Asylum, and I thought that there's like Uncharted 2 is not even in the same fucking league as Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum is such a better game. Like, it's not that really surprised me. That I was like, wow, like, not that people kind of fell for it, but honestly, kind of. Like, actually, yes. Like, if you go back and play Uncharted, like, I mean, I think now it's probably even worse, but at the time, it's like, oh, this is a pretty average third-person shooter that just so happens to have, like, pretty good voice acting and cutscenes. That's really all those games are. Right, I'm trying to multitask here and it's not working. My bad, guys. I'm putting together some new Twitch artwork and that. As I said, things will be changing soon. Hopefully not too soon, but, you know, I guess you gotta plan. Right, there we go. See, God of War music's in my head now. Yeah, it's true, Laser. I got bored of Uncharted 3. I played, like, the intro to Uncharted 3, and it's like, I'm just bored, honestly. Uncharted 2 was kind of a good, like, spectacle. But 3 just bored me within like the first half an hour. Just like, eh. Right, okay. No, I don't need that anymore. Go away. Upload. Here we go. Right. Almost done with this, guys. Almost. Oh, what's up, Dino? Yeah, you know what, Laser? I agree. I haven't played Arkham Knight yet, but Arkham City, like, when it was out, generally was considered better than Asylum, and I think, I think if you go back and play it. Go back and play Arkham City. It's like they basically took Arkham Asylum and like stretched it. You know, they did the equivalent of like, you know, when you put an image in Paint that's like maybe, you know, like 720p, they like stretched it to 8K. That's basically what they did with the Arkham Asylum blueprint. They just stretched it out, and like Arkham City just, I think, suffered for it. Asylum is by far the better one. I haven't played. I haven't played. What's it called? Thingy. Crap. Haven't played Arkham Knight. But that said, like, that formula, I think, you know, again, is a bit whatever. Like the combat's fun, but you know, peaks early. Nice. Now the real question is, Dino, how many handicap runs are you gonna do on RE4? That's the real question. All right, boom. Sent. Right then. Boom. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to violent murder. Okay. You need to jump there. That's good to know. Oh no, you still have your wings, don't you? There we go. 1 second, lads. Let me just come down here and get my money. RE4 is very, yeah, like RE4 just has a level of, whether it's intentional or not, but it definitely has that level of just mechanical prowess that just, you know, everything just fits together so well in that game. It really does. Oh yeah, so we haven't got any no good moves now. Well, we've still got square, square, triangle. Oh yeah, I forgot about the grapple thing. That's cool. I like that. So, fun fact, bit of 60 degrees of separation. One of the like really early NG standout players, Shinobia, like one of the best God of War players I've ever seen. Like, he is insanely good at God of War. Like, you can go find his YouTube channel. I think is still out, still up, you know. But he has like, he was one of like the original pioneers of like no upgrade runs and that on like Titan mode, God mode, like in every game. Oh yeah, I need to come back here, don't I? I recognize that. Recognize that voice.
The blades of exile will serve you well, Kratos. Use them to call forth the spirits of your exiled Spartan brothers.
What do I need to upgrade my ship? 4,000. Okay. Does blocking break your combo? Oh, okay, I don't actually have my parry anymore. Now, there was another way to go back there, wasn't there? I know this is where you have to come back to. So, in true God of War fashion, let's go back this way. And see what we've got. I think, is this just a load of money? You're thinking one of the things that probably makes this game easier to make it look so good is, it is, for the most part, like, fixed angles. That is just money, then. And not a whole lot. Okay, you want to grab that anytime soon? Thank you. Right. Close that. Cool. Can you grab these? There we go. Gotta work on that strafing speed, Kratos. Okay, that's not as fast as I remember. Yeah, there's like quite a bit of delay in actually turning around. What's this? Even little bits like that, though. Just... it's easy to miss, like, if you're just kind of mindlessly pushing forward, you know? Ah! I can't actually remember if this damages them. I think it does, but... there we go. You can just parry there. So wait, no, I have got my parry. Hang on a minute. Hit me. No, okay, I can parry that, but I haven't got my actual parry yet. Weird. The L and R mashing never feels comfortable. Yeah, it's weird that this is weird how they changed the Gorgons in this, because the Gorgons are actually quite dangerous in the old games. And the fact that they just made them, like, they have that attack that actually, like, doesn't do any damage and is super easy to get out of. And, like, when you parry their blast, it freezes everything. Gotta get that 4,000 orbs though, man. We gotta get some extra moves. Oh, I noticed Doom Eternal is on sale now on Steam. I'm not gonna lie, I was very tempted to get that. That was a very tempting purchase. Thought so. Ah, here we are.
You.
Oh, I remember.
I have suffered enough, Spartan. Hades, he sentenced me to this eternal torture. My prison of tinder. Now that you are here, you can free me.
Yeah, about that.
I have left is my bow. Please, free me. And it is yours. The fire! It's too close! Keep the flames away! Oh, that was too close.
It's one of the best things they did in God of War 3 from what is just make these bits like way faster. Because you can still kick the platforms, but you don't really need to.
Keep it away from me!
Roll cancelling also makes that like a much easier.
What are you doing?
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah. Hey, Artemis, yeah, when you remap your buttons on Artemis, Artemis is actually amazing. What's my... Oh yeah, it's this, isn't it?
Keep that beast away!
Oh no, I can... Wait, so...
Please, I cannot die this way!
There we go.
Please, Spartan! Spare me!
Yeah, about that. You know. Kratos does what Kratos does. Kratos confirmed is not a dog lover. There we go. This is so simple, but man, it's just
You have gained the
super satisfying to like just DMC launch them and then... Like, ah, there we go. So you just hold it down. Like, that's so satisfying to do, the, like, you just launch them into the air and just shoot them a bunch. It's just really cool. Oh yeah, go back and get all that shit. Yeah, I was always a Swordmaster person in DMC3. Even when I learned how busted Royal Guard is, I don't know, so like the combo potential Swordmaster gives you always just felt like, you know, whoops. Okay. I thought I was on the bridge there. Wait, do these, hang on a minute. Did that, like, not count for, Can I just, like, could you farm money here? Kratos is, quite the archer. You know what I miss as well in DMC? It's a shame, as far as I know at least, unless Devil May Cry 5 has it as a late ability, it's the only game that's got Devil Trigger Explosion, I think. That's such a cool mechanic. It's a shame that only that game has it. Okay, I'm gonna save pretty much as soon as I get to a save point, every time, just to help with the if I have to go back and like clean anything up for trophies. Oh yeah, I forgot you upgrade your bow, don't you? Well, you upgrade your item use. Hi there. Just need the money. That's true. DMC3, now there's a game I wouldn't say no to a remake of. I don't care. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can just like, fucking just like grapple these bitches. Oh, the loop. Hang on, does it work in this game? Can I have my magic attack, please? Yeah, in God of War 1, it was it probably was a glitch, but it was super useful. If you hit a harpy, like with, shit, I wasn't paying attention there. If you hit a harpy with any grounded attack, you could just press square, and then, like, immediately, press circle to grapple them. And it doesn't matter, like, how far away they were, like, you just grapple the harpy for free. I forgot, these are really fucking annoying in this game. Well, they're annoying in every game, but they are particularly irritating in this one. Not him. Come here. Because you can do this grapple thing, which basically does the same thing. But it was just kind of cheap in the first game. Not him. Getting away from their move is also like a really good thing about roll cancels. Like, you can tell, like... Weird, because that's in every God of War game. You can roll cancel in every single one, and yet they never really designed anything to deal with it in terms of enemies, which I think is actually cool. Because it's definitely something that only, like, more advanced players do. Like, generally speaking, like, people are just going to roll like this. You look how slow that is, whereas, like, roll cancelling is just so much faster. If a little overpowered. What's this? Is that magic? Oh no, that's the bit of everything chest, isn't it? It's like they even just made you, like, be able to jump on the strafing bits as well. Nah, there's nothing hidden there, that's fine. You know, now that you mention it, Dino, they kind of, like, downgraded Trickster, too. There's no wall running. DMC3 is the only one that's got, like, wall running Trickster. Which is really cool. And you could do that off certain enemies, too. I think you could do it off some of the chess pieces. If my memory serves. I was, like, quite clearly on the platform there. Like, I guess you have to. You have to do that. I mean, you know, when you say help, like... Oh, we've almost got enough to upgrade our blades. Oh no, I haven't got that move yet. Does that matter? Like... I love that they also never tone down, like, the splash damage of the full combo. Oh yeah, I remember this bit. Have I not got enough for another magic now? Isn't it? I want to say you can parry that, but I don't want to risk it. Let some of these guys get converted is actually good, because you can do this. Now then, do you give me health if I kill you like this? Or do you give me money? Okay, so yeah, you still get health. Keep an eye on the old big boy over there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got my bow. Forgot about that. I like how every one of these trials is just kill everything. I also love that if you freeze harpies airborne, they just get crushed. Okay, no such luck this time then. Away. Thanks for the sub, John. Oh, wow. Demon. Damn. Hello. Appreciate the gifted subs, man. 3D Figure, Gabe, Kovu, Haokwai, and John. Nice one, man. Thank you for that. That has definitely put me over. I need to, okay, first, we need to kill these goddamn harpies. Not him. There we go. Ow. Kratos has got a bit of he's got a bit of Ryu targeting going on here. Come here. Okay, I was like mashing the shit out of that. Thanks, Demon. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, I will check that after this. That's great timing, because I'm gonna get some new emotes pretty soon. So I can now use them. Alright, that's awesome. Thanks, man. You the man. Okay. These fucking harpies. I knew I should have saved my magic for something. Did I just press the wrong button to block? I think I did. Yeah, I just pressed L1. I just pressed L2. Right. Piss off. Shit. Come here. Is there a way to change target? Like, not him. I wish you guys had stopped doing that. Alright, got it. Okay, we'll actually kill you, because I could do with a bit of health. Take that. Ah, there's no Minotaur loop anymore. Die. Thank you. Give me money. Awesome. Thanks, Demon. Man, okay, seeing as you put me over, Demon, when I get my new emotes, I'll post them up on Discord, and I'll give you first vote which one should be the new one, because that will get me my second one. Ah, that's perfect timing too, man.
We are the three judges. Face your final judgment, mortal.
I will when I come back with the weapon to break those.
King Radamanthus has found you worthy. It falls to me, King Minos, to make the final decision. Your future is cloaked in shadow.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Life is not yet ready for you. Beyond that door waits your destiny.
Hang on. Let me check that. Where am I going? Ah, I thought so. Yeah, that Twitch thing's now saying 35 is required for a second emote slot. Like, it literally just keeps going up every time I get past it, so... I'm literally gonna Google this because it seems really strange that that just keeps going up and up and up. I'm not sure if that's unlocked too, and that means I can get one for, like, 3, or... I really don't know. Alright, I'm going to bookmark this page. I'm going to read that later. I don't know if it's maybe is it like the follow thing or the what is it? It's the average viewers, I think. Like the average viewers is still like the thing that's keeping me from getting the partnership, because I think it's 75 and like I'm just nowhere near that. I hope you don't run. I hope you get a lot of save slots. Oops. Okay, I don't think I've missed any items here because I've gone to every, like, extra bit. Can I climb this now? No. Like, it's just raining bodies, you know? Just chilling in Hades. Oh yeah, that's the, I need to come back here with the Helios head for that. Is there something down there? No. This game is very generous with its checkpoints anyway. Which is, you know, not a problem. Oh yes, I did. I did beat Spider-Man, and I keep meaning to do my review on that because I want to change my. Just want to change it up a little bit. Spider-Man's awesome. I actually platinumed that. Like that game is amazing. When I want to go back to it, I was gonna get the DLC, but I thought no, I'll just like I'll wait, and then when I want to go back to it, I can buy the DLC, and I've got something new to play. But yeah, that's an awesome game, man. Alright, we might as well, there's got to be a way to swap targets. Right analog stick, that could be less awkward. Oh, hang on, hold the phone. Give me that. Oh, what's up, Hal? Yeah, it is, really. When was the last Castlevania game? Was it Lords of Shadow 2? That seems like that was a while ago. There's my parry. So is it level 2 to get parry then? Alright. Okay, so I've got one of those now. I haven't got that one yet. Still got my grab. Does Spider-Man surpass Arkham Asylum as your favorite superhero game? Ooh, I don't know. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so... But I think Arkham's combat is still better. And there's no challenge mode in Spider-Man. Like, if that game had, like, a challenge mode where you could just do the combat, it'd be cool, but it doesn't. It has challenges, like, in the single player, but... There's no, like, strict mission mode like Arkham Asylum has, which is a shame. Oh, okay, so I'm getting way ahead here. But I would say it has a better story mode. Like, the single player is really, really fucking good. Money. I'll play some RE2 later, actually. Why can't I break that?
Father?
Oh, was it? Wow, okay.
Oh,
You are not my daughter.
no. But I know who you are.
Shouldn't everyone kind of know who Kratos is at this point? Like,
Toys, Kratos.
Show yourself, Hades. Another one of your tricks.
As usual, Spartan. You are grave mistaken.
Face me, coward.
So
you know, it's weird, but I kind of see why they went with all caps for their subtitles. It just wouldn't look right otherwise. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's funny. I made a list of all the Game Pass games on Xbox One that I want to play, and there's quite a lot, to be honest. I don't know, man. I just do not like that console. I might just get them on PC, because you can get Game Pass for PC now, and I think if I can get that sorted and working, that's how I plan on playing Halo, because I don't want to have to buy the next Xbox just for Halo Infinite. That's way too much of a risk. no new NG. I don't think we're gonna get one, to be honest. I think, but I think there's a silver lining there. I think Team Ninja, if they're thinking with portals, if you know what I mean, I think before they like give the green light to a brand new NG, I imagine they would want to like remaster or do some kind of like trilogy or something, like a remastered trilogy of the previous 3 to test the waters, and then put that out. And that means we get NG, hopefully, that means we get NG BHD with some hurricane packs. Oh yeah, these guys blow up, don't they? I just want those hurricane packs, man. It's such a shame that just hardly anyone can play them. Alright, yeah, we might. You know what? Let's get this trophy out of the way. Why does being on fire make them move faster? Doesn't make a lot of sense. I think it's 50. Set fire to 50. I see that bees right there. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Demon. Yeah, you think how long it took between, like, the reboot. It's funny, but a lot of people don't know, like, NGO4 is essentially a reboot. But people don't tend to think of it as a reboot. Even NGO4, like, you can't get NGO4 now on any system other than an original Xbox. Because I don't think... I mean, you can play NGO4 on a 360, I believe, but you can't download NGO4 on a 360. You can download NGB, but not NGO4. And now, of course, you can download NG2. Go away. Oh yeah, I mean, you know there's a new GTA coming though. I think that's the difference. Like, you know, oh shit. There's no way there's not a new GTA on the way. Speaking of Ninja Gaiden, what's up, man? I'd like a new Splinter Cell. That could be cool. Is there something on the other side here? No? Okay. Oh, I remember what you have to do here. Man, like, could they have picked a more awkward button for swap? Can you change that? Because honestly, like, right trigger to change target is kind of terrible. Oh wow, you can't actually can't customize controls at all. Wow, that sucks. Huh. I guess they're like, no, our controls are the best. And you will like them, no matter what. In all seriousness, so that's really shit. Come on, you fuckers. Oh, do they not respawn? Okay. Yeah, it really was, Hal. That's why I'm going to get Game Pass on PC for next gen. Because the only thing that I'm even remotely interested in is Halo. And when I say remotely interested, I mean, like, I want to play it to see kind of what the story is. But I'm really not holding my breath on on Halo Infinite's story, like, at all. Don't break my thing. So they're gonna have to like show some chops on that reveal. And even so, like, if I end up getting a new Xbox, that's gonna be like a late purchase. The PS5 has enough, like, to get me to get one, like, more or less day one. But the Xbox, like, not even close. When Halo is, like, you know, a curiosity, like, that's bad. That's bad for the Xbox. I have a feeling, you know, it may be too early to call it, but I have a feeling that like, the next Xbox is not going to do well. I don't know. Just as long as Sony don't, you know, pull a Sony again, I think, you know, they'd have to try pretty hard to fuck up their lead this time, you know. Oh yeah, here we are. Hang on, can't I, isn't there hidden shit up here? That lighting off of his blades is still really... Oh no, hang on, is this where I need to go? It looks like it, don't it? Let's go back down then. Man, if only you had Medusa's thing here, like, this would be Money City. This is you could easily miss this one, you know, because it kind of looks like you're supposed to go up. Like it looks like, you know, this is actually where you're meant to go. So it's kind of, I mean, like the opposite, rather. Like this is actually an easy secret to get. It is, NG. You're right. Yeah, it's just I kind of wish Halo 5 hadn't, like, you know, just kind of wish Halo 5 like hadn't happened the way it did. Yeah, these are still giving me money. Alright. So, I really hope Infinite is good, but they've got like they've got like massive shoes to fill. They've got like a pretty, like, you know, a pretty bad entry to make up for. And they've also got like the sort of retconning that Halo 5 did to Halo 4 to kind of make up for as well. So, like, Halo Infinite has got some mighty big shoes to fill, you know. To be honest, today, I'm apart. If it wasn't for a couple of games in particular, well, I suppose it's easier to say it that way, really. There's only a couple of games early on that I'm actually really looking forward to. So, oh, I remember these guys. Hang on, can't you break these down? No. Here we are. No, you can't. Any deficit to killing these guys? Oh, okay, that actually is. You know what? Yeah, it's funny, Edgy. I was actually playing my PS3 at home over the last couple of days. Like my slim PS3, and man, it's so quiet. It's so quiet, and yeah, I'm playing on a PS4 now, and it's like... It's like, yep. Quiet consoles, man. Remember those? I actually can't, like, see how much he gave me there. Let me borrow this for a second. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not actually what I wanted there. I also like how the bow can be used to, like, stack up a shitload of hits, like, right near the end of a combo. Can I not make it over there? No? Oh, what's up, Migalski? PS4 was... Yeah, I've not got a slim PS4. Is there nothing down here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to bother with a Pro. It's weird. I don't want to get a Pro, but I want to get an Xbox X. You know, Xbox... Is it Xbox X? Yeah. I want to get an X for NG. I want to get an X for NG too, but there's nothing. I was thinking about getting a Pro for Horizon, but Horizon's coming to PC, so thanks for that, Sony and Gorilla. You saved me like 200 quid because I can just buy Horizon on PC now. I'm gonna go and put the kettle on while this plays because you can't skip cutscenes in this, and I want a brew.
Ghost of Sparta. It is you. Well. I thought Zeus would have killed you by now.
I thought you would have escaped this cavern by now.
Zeus may have imprisoned me here, but you are the reason I live in torment.
I did you no wrong, Hephaestus. I pursue only one.
Well, as long as it's only one Olympian.
So we're using OG PS.
I seek the flame of Olympus. Do you know
That was a
For what
pop. That
purpose?
was.
for the purpose I have chosen. Now tell
I
me.
hope I don't know, like backwards compatibility stuff. Like we don't really know what's going on with that yet. Like concrete.
We've all come to respect its power, but don't be fooled by its enticing glow. Neither God nor
Remember
man
rightly, this is
can
Rip
touch the
Torn, isn't it?
sacred flame.
I only need to find it.
If you can find your way out of the underworld, I'm sure you can find your way to the flame.
Wait,
of
what?
Olympus.
Includes what?
You have been truly helpful, Hephaestus.
It says I've got. Says I have 3 emote slots now. What the hell? Since when? Since when did I... I wish Twitch actually, like, notified you of this shit. Hi, Shelly. Alright, okay. I think, it's early. I'm gonna have to have a look at, like... I'm gonna have to have a look... Because I just checked my affiliate page, and apparently I've got 3 emote slots now. Would have been nice to know that. Let me double check. What am I doing here? I hope that cutscene wasn't important. We will save here, though. Ooh, I think my kettle just boiled. Which means brew time. Any plans for movements? Yes, Ninja Gaiden. I'm literally like in the process of getting a pretty large amount of stuff sorted for that. Turns out a friend of mine is actually an amazing artist on this stuff, and she never told me. Like, I was like, damn, like you're really talented. Why did you not tell me this? Can I not swim here? Oh yeah, we don't go here yet, do we? Ah, but there is a chest here. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, so I've got quite a bit to get sorted. But yeah, I didn't know. I'm gonna have to. You know what? Actually, one thing I might do it tomorrow. I'm only gonna do like my commentary of that RE2 run tomorrow, and then I think I might have a bit of a like a Twitch and YouTube day of like getting stuff set up. Piss off. That's actually a very good idea. This really makes me realize how much better the PS4 controller is than the PS3 controller. They really did do a good job on this. Okay, so I'm guessing the bramble thing is where I'm meant to go? I don't know. We'll do that first. Aren't these guys supposed to, like, come to life and attack me? Does this, like... Yeah, they really suck. Like, I was using it at the weekend. I say weekend is because we had a bank holiday yesterday. Okay, no, it's slightly the other way. Yeah, I was using it yesterday and the day before. And man, they really are hard to go back to. I'm gonna have a look later at some third-party ones because I genuinely think like there's probably some like third-party Hori pads that are probably better than like actual PS3 controllers. Like the wireless functionality doesn't really. I'm not really that fussed. I don't remember this being this spammable against dogs. Excuse me. No. Is it me, or did the amount of money I'm earning like suddenly go up? It took me like ages to get 4K, and yet now I'm like, is that also here? I really like the look of the PS5 controller. People were shitting on that, and it looks bigger. It looks like they made the handles bigger, so if you have like actual, you know, human-sized hands, you can actually fucking hold it properly. Even though these grips are broke, I still keep them on this because it just gives the grips a bit more girth, which makes them easier to grip. So, there's that. But yeah, like the PS3 on that, man, the PS3 grips are fucking terrible. And that controller feels so flimsy. It feels like you could just crush it in your hand like an Easter egg. It's weird. They feel so cheap, the PS3 pad, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. I know people will shit on everything. What's up, Ike? But yeah, it was weird. Like, I saw that PS5 controller and I thought, man, that looks really cool. And of course, everyone was like, oh, it looks like shit. You know, I hate it.
I'm not afraid of you.
It is good you're
Okay, I'm gonna go finish my tea while this goes.
I'm not a child, Kratos.
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
The quest for freedom is also ahead. I cannot help you.
This is great. Like, built-in breaks for tea.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel
No, I'm
your
good.
blade.
This gets me more money. This is one thing I really did miss in the new God of War, I gotta say. Like, the combat system in this game is so much better. Like, it really incentivizes you to, like, you know, go for combos and keep your chain going, and, like, the way you upgrade, like, upgrading weapons, from what I remember in 2018, was story-based, I think. Like, you just got to a certain point and they upgraded your weapon. You know, I did prefer this way of doing things. Why does that not count as Don't do that. Have it back. And have it back. What was the first game to do that, I wonder? Like, parrying... Like, first action game, like, to, like, parry a projectile and, like, reflect it back at the enemy. It's just such a satisfying thing to do. Alright, we'll put in another save here. I'm just going to keep saving until I run out of save slots, really. I just realized I could actually be really cheeky and get 2 platinums out of this. Because I still have my PS3 copy. Right, now I wonder if that's going to wake up one of you two. It's funny, I think you get, like, the exact same enemy later in the game, just as a boss. And he's just got a shitload of health. Are you invincible during this? You have to, like, kill one at a time here? Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's literally like... And I think that actually damages them. That quick time event thing with the way it like snaps to the side of the screen is just such a nice little touch. Can I not parry that? Right, you can just... Much like Ryu, Kratos can just block fire. It's quite the trick. Okay, he just gave me 100 orbs for killing him with the quick time. Take that. Ah. I remember these guys being much harder to kill. Kill them normally. That stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and think about that. Because it is so satisfying. Parrying in general is just so cool. Speaking of parrying, where's the Onimusha 2 remaster, Capcom? Why are you remaking RE4 when you could remake Onimusha 2? You know, serious question. RE4's great and all, but like, you know, it's not like people are strapped for platforms in which they can play RE4 on, is it? Oh, my combo. I'm actually now like doubting whether or not I picked hard, and I'm pretty sure I did. I remember those games when they came out, and man, like if you... They just had such a negative stigma attached to them at the time. Like play fucking Dragon Ball. Because I've never been like a Dragon Ball fan, like of the actual like anime or anything. But the fighting games were cool. But it was just, yeah, it was weird, man. It was like, no, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that Dragon Ball shit. It's like, it's a good fighting game though. Like, it's fun, and they're like, no, fuck that shit. I'm not playing that. Gay. Like, it's like, it's the same with DOA, actually. Like, yeah, liking Dead or Alive was the same, which is really fucking dumb, because, like, DOA's whole thing is the women. But, oh, man. The frailty of people's youth, I guess. What am I doing here? Seems like a puzzle of some sort. I don't remember. DOA Extreme. Dead or Alive's fun though, man. Fun fighting game. But yeah, it's just, you know, because it was mainly women in it. People were like, I don't like it. And for the record, everyone sounded like that as well. Yeah. That's how all those people talk. Oh, you fuck sticks. Fuck off. I remember. Oh, hello, you... Yeah, let me help you out there. I remember now. You have to, put this under that. There we go. It did, yeah. It's funny as well because Dead or Alive has always had like an insane amount of costumes. Like if you're at like DOA 3 and DOA 4, I think every character has at least 10 extra costumes. But of course, you know, way back when, you got them by just playing the game. Like you could unlock every single costume. Not really how things work anymore though. Now you gotta pay for that shit. Can I parry this now? Yes! Wow, I did not notice you. That fucking shoulder charge is so sick, man. Can these dogs please fuck off? Oh wow, you get that quick, don't you? Jesus. Yeah, man, that charges up real fast. It lasts a while too. Is that just a magic one? Okay. Yeah, it was kind of insane how much you could pay for it, but yeah, it's just sign of the times. I mean, you go back and look at DOA 3 and 4, man. Like, yeah, like hundreds and hundreds of costumes, and you got it by playing the game. Now they're like, how about you give us more money for those? Same with the remake. Like, I've been playing the remake a lot lately, like RE2. And again, like RE3 had tons of unlockable costumes. And, you know, it's like, oh, you want some more costumes in RE2? Well, how about you give us some money? It's like, no. Actually. I did play God of War Ascension Demon, yeah. Not great, that one. Not great. It's one of those games where like it's not bad. It's not a terrible game. Oh, I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a terrible game, but it's just I don't know. I feel like God of War 3 like really put a pretty nice little bow on like on Kratos, and also from what I remember of the story, Ascension makes no fucking sense either. Like I want to say it doesn't actually fit like in the timeline at all. I can't remember it though. Actually, I want to say Ascension is set right after Kratos like gives the middle finger to Ares. I think that's when Ascension is set. I can't remember though. But yeah, it's totally like, right, well, we need one more game. You know, we need to like get a little bit more life out of this, and it's just, you know, just. And all the things that they did in God of War 3 as well, like that, you know, they try and like do that again, like with the stage and the spectacle, and it's like that stuff. Like, I don't want to say it carries this game, but it definitely is part of why this game, I think, works, is that you just hadn't seen that level of spectacle before, or scale. And they do it again in Ascension with a game that, like, narratively isn't as significant, so you think, it's just, no. It's a real shame that they had to, you know, just churn out one more God of War. And they did the remasters as well, on PS3, like which were actually really, really good. Like the God of War collections on PS3 are great. If you can get that, they're on sale like very frequently. So getting like all like both PSP games and the PS2 games. The PSP games are super fucking underrated. Like Ghost of Sparta is my second favorite one. I think Ghost of Sparta is right up there in quality on the first God of War. It's so good. Yeah, I wouldn't say I was burnt out after 3, but like 3 just it wrapped things up so well for me. Like, I really like what they did with 3. And yeah, the fact that they just, you know, like, right, well, you know, one more game. Like, wait, hang on, what am I gotta do here? I remember what I have to do, I just can't remember, like, the order in which to do it. You have to get those arms out of the way. Ah, I remember now. I don't need to go up that way anymore, so I can go this way. Not more harpies. Oh, for God's sake. This move is good against these. Is that dead? Yep, yeah it is. There we go. Now we take this back up here. Like so. Ooh, man. I had a PS3 die as well. Cost me a copy of Casino, that did. I had a DVD of Casino in my PS3 when it yellow lighted. Also cost me my Sigma data, which was which really stung. It still does. I fired up my Sigma over the weekend, where I've got my here we are. Where I've got my new data, where I did the road to 50 million. And yeah, just it hurts to see like just over 50 when I had like 50, like rocketed towards 54 million, you know. Wait, do I actually need this here? Or... we'll leave that there for now, because I actually can't... Now that I'm looking at that, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, otherwise one of them will... That's it, yeah. Otherwise one of them will, like, go away. Kratos. You've been having some of Ryu's moonshine. Tell you what, Ryu, you're a fucking menace with your moonshine, man. Turning all these gaming people into idiots. There we go. Right. Now, if I remember rightly, it's time for a boss. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Man, yeah, remember those days? I remember when, here's a story. I remember when the 360 was on the lead up to being released, and there was a game station, like, opened near me, like, literally in my hometown, like, 10 minutes away from where I lived. And there was they had a 360 set up there when it launched, like, they had one, like, day one. Pretty much. And they had DOA 4 and a 27-inch 1080p 60Hz Samsung TV setup with DOA 4. And it just... It was fucking insane how good it looked, you know? And it's weird now because, you know, like 1080p, like, just isn't impressive anymore. Like, you know, for example, like, I was at home where I have a 1080p monitor the last 2 days, and it looked like shit, because I'm used to 4K now. And back then, you know, everyone had, you know, like, standard def TVs. Some people didn't even have a 60Hz, like, standard def TV. And the jump from that to HD, like, I still think it's more significant. I still think, like, SD to 1080p is more significant than, like, when you go, like, kind of up in tiers of HD. Like, don't get me wrong, 1080p to 4K is a big deal, but it's not, like, 640 to 1080, you know? It's insane how good that looked at the time. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of fallen off a little bit on tech. I don't follow it as much as I used to. I feel like now, though, it has kind of peaked a little bit. Like, TVs aren't really getting much better. Like, I know they're trying to push 8K TVs because, you know, TV companies want to keep selling TVs. Shut up, Hades. Come on, man. Come on, you're all talk and no trousers. Let's do this. Now, I really do not remember him. I know that attack's annoying. Okay, yeah, I don't think you can counter that. It's a ground pound. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Trying to give me the mix, are you? Does he just keep doing this? Like... Oh yeah, I forgot you literally carve out his pecs. Like, that's gotta sting. Man, Hades is losing his gains, literally. Alright, what's this bullshit? Oh yeah. Ground pound? Yeah. Whoa. Hello? Alright, what's up, guys? I'm back. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah, Scott was... I mean, man, Scott was... it's funny, I didn't know... it's funny, like, I also didn't know that, like, Scott wasn't, like, you know, everywhere. And I always fucking hated it, man, because, like, SCART cables were the worst. Oh, God. They were so fragile. There we are. Alright. Okay. You're clearly, like, mad about something. Oh, no, I can block that. I have no idea what that attack is. Take it. Okay, so we got this again. That's another attack where, like, you know, roll cancelling just... Wait. I'm not hitting him here, am I? Surely it's not just... Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, you know, you did bring, like, chain blades to, you know, Kratos, man. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I forgot about, yeah, if I remember rightly, on Chaos mode, like, because he has so much health here, like, you literally have time for, like, one attack before you have the whole, like, oh, you're gonna fall in here thing. So, like, this bit takes fucking ages. But don't think, as long as you, like, mash, you always get out of that. This bit's funny. Alright, 1 second. So I'm pretty sure he, oh, I thought he, like, came back for more. But yeah, it's funny, I didn't know SCART, like, wasn't, like, a wide thing, and apparently now, like, SCART leads are hard to find, like, not in Europe, but, like, gold-plated SCART leads used to be the apps, like, I remember getting my first one, like, gold-plated SCART cable. I was like, damn, like, and it actually was really cool. Whereas now you can literally buy them in Asda for like £3. It's crazy. But yeah, SCART cables were a fucking nightmare, man. If a SCART cable broke, oh Jesus, it was so crazy. Like you had to be so careful with them. And yeah, so we got desubconnectors, but it was PC. Oh, okay. But yeah, it was so, they were so delicate, you know. Not that. Figured as much. Can I actually change back to my blades? No. He kind of reminds you of Frankenstein from the Van Helsing movie. This doesn't really feel like... I can't remember. I don't think you have to... I don't think you just attack him there. You have to do something. Yeah, why do I keep getting that? Like... I can't use my, like, Rager thingy either here, so... Ah, okay. Oh, crap. I thought that was a mash one. That's cool that it works from both sides, then. You'd think that'd make Kratos, like, insanely OP. Like, even if, you know, like he isn't already, but you know what I mean. I still can't help but notice they changed his tattoo. Oh, that's it. They let you swim, don't they? Alright, we'll put in a save here. This actually isn't giving me like any combo boosts though. It actually isn't killing them either. Actually some really cool combo videos in that around when God of War 3 first came out. Even though a lot of the weapons are, you know, pretty similar, there was some pretty cool shit that was found. Ah, here we are. Oh, okay, I remember that. But nah, it's all about the blades, man. That's one thing that, in some ways, I feel like I just wish they gave you, like, maybe more stances, like, that would work. Like, if they gave you stances in the blades, whoops. Because the blades are just always, like, the best weapon by far, and you just don't really need anything else. Although the cestus are really cool. I really did like what they did with those in this game. They actually were, like, I think level 1 cestus are like about level 4 blades. Like, they're insanely strong. Okay, now there's got to be something hidden in here. No? Interesting.
Kratos, can it be? Does this mean Lord Hades rules no longer?
Bloody flies.
The god of the underworld is dead.
Dead? Ah,
Yep.
Hades deserved
He
to
is
suffer.
hella
Oh,
dead.
I thought his death impossible.
Olympians overestimate themselves.
Interesting. I will keep that in mind, Spartan. Ha ha ha. You need the soul of a god to use the Hyperion Gate, Kratos. And that one has not been used for centuries. I'm sure it's broken, otherwise I would have seen my beautiful... you know, Kratos, I wasn't always like this. A monster. I was once the most prized craftsman in all of Olympus. Zeus rewarded me with my marriage to the beautiful Aphrodite. My mother, Hera, bragged of my talent. But the day you killed Ares was the day my world was torn from me. That day, Zeus became the fiend you now know. Worst of all, he took my beloved daughter, Pandora. My reason for living. I spend my time here trying to recreate her. I fail again and again. She still lives, Spartan. I can feel it. You, Kratos. You can bring her back to me.
Your child is not my concern.
But surely you can understand.
Man, it seems like people are absolutely
once
slaughtering
father.
RE3. Just seen there's a new Nightmare run up and it's like fucking 49 minutes. I don't know what the highest mode is in that game. How does one open that? can't I use that now? Aha! Bloody dogs. Oh, fucking hell. I go by how much damage these guys are doing. I think I did pick hard mode. I was gonna say, where's the dogs? Wait, that didn't hit me that time. Alright, wise guy. Fuck off. That was what, 935? I think they actually give you more if you kill them with their quick time event. Trying to what I've got to go back to. No, there was nothing here, was there? You would assume it has to be this way, because like, there's literally nowhere else I can go. There we go. Fuck you.
Remember your purpose, Kratos. The twilight is upon us. His death is our only hope.
Understand this, Athena. Zeus will die.
Look who it is.
You live, Spartan. The blood of Kronos serves you well. Quickly, you must help me.
Help you.
Yes, child. Quickly. I suffer greatly. I tried to return to battle, but
Without me.
you know I had no choice. You must
Yeah, you see, not really. You totally had a choice. You could have, like, stopped climbing and let Kratos, like, climb a tree or something. But no.
Kratos, do I mean nothing to you?
You were a means to an end, Gaia. Nothing more.
But I must face Zeus. The Titans must take down Olympus.
No! This is my war, not yours.
Yeah. Again, like... And like everything, it's just, you know, of all the people to in this universe to fuck over, is Kratos really the one to choose? She should have known better. Right. Yeah, this does get you money. There's a 1,000-hit combo trophy. And, like, this is a pretty good place to get it. Although, if I remember rightly, I think you can just farm it in the, like, challenge mode thing. What is it, 250 the next one? No? Does it go up in hundreds then, the combo bonus? Yeah. Not by a lot. I actually remember this taking this long, to be honest. I'm not sure if the bow, like, kills them. Because the bow really does, like, pack on hits quite fast. What'd you get for 500? Wow, not a lot. I could have swore you got, like, combo points for integers that like weren't 100. Oh, that was close. Yeah, this is almost done. This is like the only real purpose for this is stun, I guess, because like, did you see like how many hits it's taken to actually put one of them where I could kill them? And that's with using the bow a little bit too. Like, shit, I was not watching my health. Yeah, fuck that. I'll get that in the challenge mode. It's way faster. That takes way too long. It's really easy to do it that way if you pay attention, but just fuck it. We'll just kill them. Did he just fall off the edge? Ah. Fucking dogs, man. Fuck off. Yeah, you can't sell it. They don't have as good kill animations in this as like God of War 2. I think has probably the best, like, just man-sized kill animations on the when you get the circle prompt. This movie is so good. That's such a Devil May Cry feel to it, that is. And there we go. So those soul hits must do. You think if I was pushing like 1,000 hits to kill one enemy, like, damn, they're pretty weak. I think if you level them up, they're alright, but... Weird that you can't do that, like, right off the bat, but is there anything down here? No? Okay. What's up here? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, can you not double jump off the harpies? Okay. Oops. Come here. What the hell just... What was that? There we go. Kratos just did a 900 for some reason. Oh yeah. Anything else down here? No? I didn't press anything. Like, go away. There we go. Ooh, hello. How does one get over there? I can't remember if that's how you get to that, but it seems likely. Yeah, look, there's I can see the other one. Ah, there's a save point here. That's handy. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be how you get that. I need it, like, to go behind me. There we go. Boom. Right, what time is it? Ooh, okay, it's getting on a bit. I'm gonna, I'll play for a bit longer. And then, I'm just gonna check that Twitch stuff and see where I'm at with it, really. Come here. What the hell? What's my next upgrade for the blades? 8,000. Okay. This is not a boss. This is the remastered one, period, yeah. This is PS4. Yeah, this game really has aged very well visually. Like, this still looks fucking good. Doesn't look quite, you know, yeah, we'll kill this guy and then I'll call it, I'll wrap it up for now. I'll probably play a bit of RE2 later. Oh, you again. I fucking parried that. Oh, okay, they've got their ground pound move now. This move is so good. Where you like, you grab them and like run into people. Yeah. No thank you, buddy. Come here. Have a bit of this. It was 8,000, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, this bit's kind of annoying, actually. I remember this bit now. Yeah, well, we'll fucking get rid of that. I actually can't remember if you can... Look at that arrow right in his eye. That's one of those where I can't remember if you can parry the firewall. Oh, I think you can. I think you can parry the fireball. It's the flame carpet thing you can't.
Olympus will be victorious.
Come here. I think that's the only one of them in the game, isn't it? Okay. Felt like that should have hit him, but okay. Gotcha. What's up, Kurt? People say this is better than God of War 2016. I think that argument, I think that's just one of those arguments people like to have for the sake of having an argument, because they're so different in the kind of game they are. Like, it's like comparing Gran Turismo to fucking Destruction Derby. Like, Okay. How'd that break my combo? Did I get hit? No, I didn't get hit. Weird. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I get what you mean, Kurt. Yeah, the combo system in this game is actually awesome. It's kind of... You don't really, like... Unless you go looking for, like, the depth, you won't find it. But you can do some amazing combo stuff in this game. What is the point of this? Seriously, whoever's idea it was to be like, hey, should we just make Kratos run when he has to push things so it's a lot faster? Whoever that person is, I hope they got a raise. I hope they got like a bonus or something. Because it's one of those just like super like super small like just quality of life improvements that they did in this game that's just such a big deal. No, getting hit does not break your combo, so like... Why did my combo get broken? Not fine. Curious. I think this game probably has like the steepest slope in how fast you start earning money. Like the first hour or so, you barely get enough to upgrade your blades, and yet after that, the game just seemingly like just throws money at you. Okay, that looks like where I actually have to go, so... No, there's... this respawns. Why does this respawn? Usually when they give you something like that, like, there's a reason for it. Roll cancelling seems a bit trickier on the higher frame rate. Like, the muscle memory for roll cancelling, like, doesn't work. You have to do it, like, a little bit... You have to do it a little bit later. It's weird. Yeah, serious, man. This game looks... This game really does still hold up visually. It looks amazing. Yeah, you know, shit happens. Get off my wall. Wait, hang on, is there... No? Yeah, we'll kill this fool, and then we'll call it a day. I got some Twitch stuff and YouTube stuff to do, and then I'll be back later. I'm gonna play some RE2 later. I want to finish off mapping out my my new route for that run. I was just really enjoying that. What do I have? Oh, I remember now. Well, hello there. Okay, that went right through my roll. I don't think you can block these guys, can you? Can you stop doing that? Like, come here. I feel like this is a mechanic that's gone away from games too, like the whole, you know, riding the big enemy and using him to fuck up little enemies. eat your heart out, Doom Eternal's Cacodemon eye rip animations.
Kratos, I have not forgotten the debt I owe you. Save me now, as you once saved me from Atlas. And I promise to repay you in full.
Yeah.
If you wish to repay me, tell me where I can find the Flame of Olympus.
I feel like the sort of retroactive almost hate for God of War, just like the longer it goes on and like the more people I think can go back to these games, really does kind of show
Of all the lives you should worry
is
about,
there's some egg on people's faces, you know.
is not numbered. Feel the power of the sun!
How about this?
Wait, wait! I can tell you that to destroy Zeus, you must step into the flame to receive its power.
You lie, Helios! Hephaestus told me the flame kills all who touch it.
Yep.
And you believe him? That
But again,
freak
I
has
like
fallen
this.
from the graces of
It's like,
Olympus.
nah, you just fuck it, play as the villain.
My death will not lead you to Zeus.
That is where you are wrong.
I mean, you carry around a head in the new God of War. God of Son defeated by Kratos looking away. Yeah, man. He didn't. That's tech he did not account for, man. New tech, new tech.
The head of Helios was savagely earned. Its gaze will light your way.
I want to say that was that 6-axis in the original. I can't remember, but I think it might have been. Oh, I know, man. I mean, it's excessive violence. It's like, it's God of War, man. And it's funny, like, people just don't really give a shit about violence anymore, like, you know. People just do not care. They still care about boobs, though. You can't see any boobs. But all the violence in the world is totally fine. Remember that thinking when the Red Wedding happened in Game of Thrones? Like, no one, like, people were shocked at, like, what it meant narratively, but, like, that is, like, pretty vicious, that scene, and yet, like, no one really complained about it. Like, no one made a big song and dance about it. I think that just goes to show, like, how, just how numb people are to it now, you know? Which is ironic. But you see, well, then the world ends. Female nipples. No one cares about male nipples. See all the male nipples you want. Female nipples, no way. They are sacred. Can't see them. Right, guys, that's going to do it for a bit. I'm just going to hop off and catch up on some Twitch stuff. And I'm going to be back later with some RE2. I'm going to finish off routing and planning that S+ kill all run. I might even have another crack at it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Peace.